day at the dealership. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, wait a minute. I'm just gonna check my channel health just to see how it's doing. Oh my goodness, that is a lot. But I don't want to celebrate it just yet, because I want to see if we can get this to 1,000. We are like just barely to the tippy top of the peak, or just around the corner, however you want to put it, but we are just so close. And if this actually is possible, I'm going to be very, very happy. Anyways, on to the video. You can see we got quite a lineup going on over here. We got a handful of Koenigsegg's, we got 2 1-to-1s, an F80, an AMG GT3, Zonda R, the Koenigsegg Agera R, whoopsie daisy, sorry for all the people. Got a, I'm just gonna say IE, the CLK GTR, the Brabham BT62, one of my also all-time favorite cars. The RDR, the Enzo Christmas Edition, the Huayra R, the F40, and the M3 with another Huayra R to top it off. And I'm not gonna lie, this lineup is absolutely crazy to me. Like, I'm actually dumbfounded by this lineup. I think I'm bumping this up to like a 10 out of 10, probably. Not bad. And also, see all these wonderful people here? Credits to all of them for being such absolute beauts. But yeah, thanks to all these people making this meet possible. And now, on to the next one. Alright, next server that I'm in is a gas station car meet server. Usually they're pretty good, but this one is a lot more unorganized than I thought. Still really good in rare cars. As you can see, we have a Bull Lead, I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce it, and a Chiron 300 Plus. Not bad. Some other really cool cars that I want to note out is the Ram TRX 6x6, if I'm correct, it's by Hennessy or someone else, mainly probably Hennessy. A black and orange 787 with the tuner rims, does look pretty nice. Probably the rarest car at the meet, which is this Hot Rod. Gotta love the Hot Rod. With a 110 anniversary fake model Chiron, Paul Walker Supra, and of course my Agera R. I completely forgot about this Victor right here. Nothing much here, and I can't really communicate with them that much because the server that I chose was like the only available one that I could find, which is a Russian server. But still a pretty good choice of cars, but still pretty messy. So I'm gonna give this I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10 for now. Alright, let's take the Hot Rod for this one, because apparently the car meet is at the airport, which is kind of cool. Usually when it comes to these airport car meets, they're really good. Or they're like horribly messy because everyone's drifting around, but oh boy, I can already tell that this is going to be a very messy meet. Overall, I would say this meet is probably the worst that we've seen so far because it's so unorganized, but we don't have that great of an assortment of cars. As you can see, we have a Bugatti Bolide, which is like a staple of every meet. A Red Bull RB17, I almost said R17, it's the RB17. We have a body-kitted P1, probably the rarest car in the meet right here, the Fiat, or the Fiat Superply, or the Superply, however you want to call it. A Drag Supra mixed with a Top Fuel. The Zinger 21C, which is a really cool car in my opinion. And the 6-year anniversary McLaren, I'm not good with my McLarens. Most of them is just a random number, then a letter. Oh, and I almost forgot, Ken Block's, Fiesta, yeah. Anyways, half decent. Ooh, hold on. I got 2 cars that kind of piqued my interest right here. The, Agera R in the, base spec, and the Reliant Robin. Not a bad assortment of cars. So overall, decent assortment of cars. Not really organized whatsoever, so I'm gonna give this meet probably a 4 out of 10. It wasn't that good. Less than the Russian server. This is server number 4, and they said it's going to be at the gas station, but they said they're gonna have trading. And usually when it comes to a car meet server with trading, it's not really the best thing ever. But we're gonna find out if it's going to be at least half organized or fully organized. Let's take the Need for Speed Mustang. Alright, little jump cut for you guys, and just from looking at this, it is a big ol' yikes. I really do not know. Because there's, I guess, a decent assortment of cars, but not like a great amount at all. Let's find out for ourselves, shall we? Starting off swell with 2 real model BMWs, an SUV, and if I'm correct, I always keep forgetting what this one is, and a fake model Starshop one. Kind of looks like a goofy Ford Taurus to me. Like the more modern one, by the way. With a Huayra R and a real model F8. I haven't seen one of these in a long time, especially some of the other ones. And then, he despawned it, but there was a Continental Mansory edition, but now he's spawned in a Valkyrie AMR Pro with another one right next to it, and a Ventador Sleigh. This is where the meat starts getting a little cool. As you can see here, we have a P1 GTR. Haven't seen one of these in a long time too. Going past the P1 GTR, we're gonna see a Trezzo Millenio. I probably didn't butcher that, I'm not sure. You guys can tell me. And over here, we have a Cullinan. And I did see another Rolls Royce somewhere, but I think he deleted it. Would you look at that? A real model Koenigsegg CCX. Been a while since I've seen one of these. It may or may not be an OG one, I'm not fully sure, but only one way to find out. Overall, this meet's still kind of basic when it comes to like the custom server meets, but honestly, this one is not that bad. At the start, it was kind of rough, but this one is getting a little bit more normal. As like people start parking up and whatnot, blah blah blah. Still, I would call this a half decent car meet. I'll probably give this a 6 out of 10. Alright, in this last one, it says, let's flex our cars. No really true disclosure on the location, but only one way to find it. Half of me is either saying the airport or the gas station, but I just gotta guess at this point. And as my statements were true, as you can see, it is at the gas station. I can already see a handful of cars that I'm fairly interested in, so I'm gonna park up my Camaro right here because I absolutely adore the ZL1. And, alright, it's not organized to say the least, and usually when there's a top fuel in the meet, it either goes bad. Ooh, never mind. He pulled out a Brabus. So we actually got a really nice assortment of cars. We have the Brabus G63 6x6 with an AMG one to go with it, a Shelby Cobra, one of the base model ones. This one looks a little silly to me. Still love Shelbys though. We got a Atlantic right here, one of the, if I'm correct, one of the early 2000s Bugatti Concepts. Not fully sure though. And we got the fake model Revuelto with a cool little gradient wrap on it. If I'm correct, that's an M2. We got my ZL1, probably one of my favorite concept cars of all time, the Mazda Furai, with a AMR Pro and a Centenario. Ooh, would you look at this? We got Stradman's 6x6 Gladiator? Yes. With a Vision V12 right there, and Paul Walker's Skyline. I don't think he has the wrap for it. F80 right here. I absolutely adore this fake model. Reminds me like an automation replica. And obviously we gotta adore this 787 right here. Not gonna lie, not the most organized, but still a really good assortment of cars, including that Zenvo right there. I love Zenvo. And with a pretty good score of 7 out of 10, because sure, it's unorganized, but the cars that are brung with it are crazy compared to the other ones. Is that another Furai? Nah, that's a 787. But yeah, I'm gonna give this one an 8 out of 10. Not bad, but I wish it was more organized. Congratulations, you made it at the end of the video. I just wanted to say thank you for watching the entire thing, and thank you for the other people that helped me do the first car meet and get all them scenes in. They are true G's, and I respect them for that. And I have a quick announcement to make. I'm making a new series called VR or V Aren't, and it's basically going to be me playing games that shouldn't be in VR, but they work pretty well in VR. Mostly when it comes to like car games, shooters, or roleplay games, who cares, and I'll rate them kind of like 1 out of 10, like I'm doing here. But if one of them does really well, I might actually continue it as an actual series itself. And guess what? We are so close to 1,000 subscribers, and man, that would be a wish come true if we reached 1,000 subscribers. And if we do, I might do a live stream for it, and if you guys want to see that, hit the subscribe button, like, and probably comment down below which car meet was your favorite. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.